Today I'm going to show you how you can turn any one of your different designs into trending effects, like this one, or maybe yarn, or let's say into a leather patch, or my favorite, the gummy bear. And the best part is that these are all going to be print ready. So I already have my image uploaded. We're going to be using the same exact image that I showed you earlier. I already had those printed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my sheet size a little bit. I'm going to go for a 22 by 36. Remember, this is a gang sheet builder. So these are actual gang sheet settings. You can go ahead and also change it to a custom one, but these are kind of the generic sheet sizes. So you can choose with these, or you can simply treat it as, let's say, your artboard. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to change the background. I'm going to make it white so we can see this a little bit more vibrant. And I'm going to trim all of this excess space, those excess blank pixels, so we can get a true size of the actual design. We can see this is actually 6.85 by 8.45 inches. So here we have all of the different effects that we can apply to this design. There are lots of different effects and there's a lot more coming too. I have a lot more that I'm working on, so make sure you stay on the lookout for those. But to get started, let's start with the classic yarn. This is the one that absolutely everyone loves. This is the most popular one, and this is what it looks like. All right, so that was pretty fast. Now let's go ahead and move it to the side. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can take a good look at it. And pretty much everything stayed exactly the same, except with that yarn look to it. So let's do something else. Let's do the rhinestone one, because this is going to look pretty interesting with such a complex design. Now, while this is generating, one thing I do want to note, though, is that it's AI, right? These effects are added using AI, and AI is not always perfect. So sometimes there might be a regeneration that you might need to try. So if something doesn't come out perfect the first time, the second time, it might come out like 50 times better. Trust me, it's happened to me before. So let's move this one over to the side. As you can see, let's zoom in a little bit more. We have the little rhinestones scattered across the design itself. Let's change it up. Let's do a glitter one so we can see the difference between the two. All right, this one I'm actually going to put right under it so we can have a more fair comparison. And just looking at it from a zoomed out point of view, the glitter it has more sparkles, while the rhinestone, you can actually see the little rhinestones around it. Let's just do two more. Let's actually do three more because these three are hands down my favorite. Let's go ahead and do the stained glass. All right, so this is the stained glass that I came out with. All right, let's do one more. Let's go ahead and take this and let's make it into a mosaic pattern. I love the mosaic pattern. It actually goes perfect with the stained glass effect as well. Those two match perfectly. Well, maybe they don't match, but they do look pretty cool together, I guess because of the style. All right, so it actually generated up here. Let's pull it down over here. And this is what it generated. You can see it has all the little tiles, little cracks. The tiles aren't all perfect. They have their, different and unique little sizes and shapes. So it's very, very detailed. From here, we can go ahead and download every single one of these. So what you can do is you can download selected. I would suggest going to download selected if you're not on the yearly or the monthly plan, because if you export, you're exporting the entire gang sheet. And again, if you're not in a monthly subscription or yearly subscription, it is going to cost 1 credit. Anybody who's subscribed has unlimited gang sheet exports. So since you already used the credit generating these effects, what you can do is click on download selected, and it's not going to use any extra credits or anything like that. It'll download the selected image that you generated. Also, if you do decide to export the gang sheet, so you export everything at once in this one gang sheet, let me show you. It'll come up like this. So even though we changed the background and we made it white, when it exports and it downloads, it removes that background. So it comes out transparent. So you don't have a background on your gang sheet. And you see all of that extra space down here. That's because we chose the 22 by 36. By the way, I am going to be giving you these different designs. If you want any one of these 6 different designs, just let me know down in the comments below. Leave a comment letting me know that you want them, and I'll send you a link so you can use them for yourself or so you can check out the quality. Now, from here, oh wait, I forgot. Let's do that one last one, the 3D jelly one, the gummy. Okay, so remember how I said earlier that because it's AI, sometimes you're going to have misgenerations? Well, this is exactly what I meant. So I got this one over here. This is the original. And I generated this one over here. So as you can see, it is missing the background and a few of the extra things like the little red paint down here. And then I generated it again and it came out perfect. So again, it's just essentially the nature of the game for now. Eventually, AI is going to get a lot better, and these are going to become just way more sophisticated, which we are going to be keeping up with everything. So if there's any suggestions that you have, if there's anything that you may need, make sure to send us an email or send us over a DM. And when I say us, I mean me, because I actually created this app. So also, I know you might be thinking, oh, so I just lost a credit. Yeah, you did. I'm just kidding. If this happens to you, and it happens often, and you really need that credit back, just send me an email, send me a DM. I got you. I'll work. I'll hook you up. Don't worry about it. I'll make that right. I'll make sure that you get your free generated credit. All right. Now, besides the jelly or the gummy or whatever you want to call it, I did make a leather patch and a puff print. So again, if you want any one of these, let me know down in the comments below. I'll give you each one of them individually in a folder, and I'll give you the gang sheet. Now, from here, we can actually take everything a step further, and we can go ahead and download any one of these. Let's say we want to go with the stained glass one of my favorites. We can go ahead and download it, and then we can go to the mockup generator. Now, on the mockup generator, you can go ahead and see what it's going to look like. So that's what it's going to look like on your shirt. Can go ahead and change the color. For some weird reason, I'm not able to put an OK button down here, so just click anywhere outside, and you'll be able to accept the color of the shirt. So you can go ahead and move that around. You can size it. You can put it on the back if you choose to. You can put it on the front. And this also has a cost, but if you're a free user, you get 5 free mockup generations. So you can download 5 different ones. And then after that, it's going to cost 0.1 of a credit. Monthly and yearly subscribers, unlimited mockups. And we also have bulk exports. So here, if you do want to export this in, let's say, 10 different colors, you can go ahead and choose red. You can add the color. You can choose. So here we have 6 different colors that we want to export. So you just click on export 6 colors, and you're going to get a zip file that when you extract it, you're going to have your 6 different mockups here in the 6 different colors that you chose. Now, as far as this is also a premium feature. Monthly and yearly subscribers, you guys get it for completely free. You get unlimited use. If you are a free user, it's going to cost 0.25 of a credit. Oh, also there's a few of the garments. So we do have a hoodie, so you can put it on a hoodie. You can do a zip up, and we have a long sleeve. Now, I do have a lot more mockups coming soon. It's just, again, I'm the only person doing this. Again, this is my app, and I'm doing things all by myself. So these things take a little bit of time, but I'm doing everything that I can to make this as useful to everyone. Because I know as a t-shirt printer, there's a lot of different things that we have to learn. So I do want to make it at least a little bit easier for everyone to get started, and to provide some different services to make their products unique and to be able to stand out. Now, if you do want to check out my app, GangFX, the link to it is going to be down in the description below. You can go ahead and get started for free. Free users do get a free credit, and there's a lot of different ways to earn more free credits, like following us on different socials and just sending me a DM letting me know that you followed with your email, and I'll credit your account. Also, if you post videos on social media showing what you created with GangFX and tag us or add us as a collaborator, then you also get a chance there to get free credits. With that, huge thank you to everyone for watching, especially if you made it this far. My name is Mario with GangFX. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to like, and catch y'all next time. Peace.